Africa needs to change the way the world perceives the continent by telling her own story. Africa cannot continue to be viewed and understood from a foreign perspective, no matter how sincere and well-meaning. We must tell our own story, the story of the African woman. African women in this, the year declared to be our year, boldly take this opportunity to tell our story. We want to change the narrative about Africa. We want to show the world what it means to be an African woman in this century. We are at the center of development and the transformation of our continent. We are the women of Africa, changing the African narrative. The world has seen the many images of hunger, starvation, war, and general degradation, but this is not representative of the whole of Africa. Africa is much more than this. We are the cradle of mankind. We hold the majority of the world's natural resources, and we own 25% of the world's arable land. We are mothers, we are daughters, and we say no to child marriages. And yes, to education. Africa protects her girls and women through the protection of their sexual and reproductive health. We are proud of our origins and we respect our traditions. But as history has shown, traditions are subject to change. We move forward. We sit at the peace table and bring forward our voices, our contribution. Our opinions count. We make and keep the peace. We unburden our bodies without losing our balanced relationship with nature, and we get things done. African women have started banks by African women for African women. We are entrepreneurs. We are in agriculture, business, mining, engineering, nursing, and many, many other sectors. We want partnership for development, not pity. We take ownership of our land, our businesses, our stories, our minds, and of our bodies. Storytelling is legendary in Africa. No one can tell a story quite like an African woman. Listen to us tell our story.
2015 is a year for African women and girls. It is a year to show how African women drive development, security, and sustainability, and therefore contribute significantly to Africa's transformation. Let us use this year as an opportunity to rewrite the narrative and let the world know of the progress achieved and the challenges ahead in Africa. UN Women is a strong ally of all African women and girls, with the political commitment of heads of states from our continent and our knowledge, the sky is the limit.
A documentary will be produced for the January 2016 summit and broadcast worldwide. Join us as we move from policy to action by telling the complete story of African women and changing Africa's narrative. Register your participation today.